When should someone with an acute brain injury receive a blood transfusion? For critically ill patients without a brain injury, many studies support only transfusing if the hemoglobin is less than 7 grams per deciliter. But is that true for patients with brain injuries? This study is really exciting because the answer is yes, there is a difference. This is called the TRAIN study, and it looked at 8,000 people with a brain injury. This trial divided people with brain injury into two groups: those who received a blood transfusion if it was less than 7 grams per deciliter, like the other literature, and those who received a blood transfusion if the hemoglobin was less than 9 grams per deciliter. At 6 months, the study found that patients who had a liberal transfusion goal, meaning they were transfused at 9 grams per deciliter or less, had better neurologic outcomes than those who had a restrictive goal. They also had a lower rate of neurologic complications like stroke. These results are very exciting because this is some of the first compelling evidence that we should be using different hemoglobin thresholds for acute brain injuries than we should for other critically ill patients. There were some limitations of the studies, like doctors and nurses knew which patients were in which group, and also there were different types of brain injuries. Keeping hemoglobin levels above 9 could improve outcomes for brain injury patients,